Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Apito Zone. This is where sports, culture, and community collide. I'm going to be your host. Jose Antonio Salater is my legal name. My sports alias is Jose in Brooklyn. And before we get into it tonight, I'm going to tell you about what's going to be coming up on this show and what is pretty much the overall emphasis of it. I've spent over 25 years watching sports, breaking them down, arguing over them, loving them, sometimes suffering through them. And if you're a New York fan, you already know what that means. So off the mic, I bring 8 years of experience in nonprofit workforce development, 6 years of department in the Department of Education, working as a teacher, and 6 years in higher education at Pace University, where I've earned my master's in science and teaching and a bachelor's of arts in history. So context, accountability, and facts do matter around here. So that means that we can talk sports, but we're not just talking about the box score. We're talking about systems, leadership, culture, money, sometimes politics, and the people. Now, as far as my sports heart goes, I am New York through and through. I am a very big, avid New York Yankee fan, Knicks fan, Jets fan. I do watch a lot of New Jersey Devils as I grew up watching them as a kid. So you will hear me sneak in some New Jersey in here. And then also for the nondescript sports, I've pretty much been a MLS fan and watching the Red Bulls, watching the WNBA, New York Liberty, and also trying to catch up on the Gotham FC, which has just won two titles in the last 3 years. So if it's New York, I'm locked in and I'm here to kind of give equal representation for all these sports because at the end of the day, each sport kind of doesn't get that major attention. So when when it's not just mainstream, we're also going to be talking about things that, interest me. I am a big avid wrestling fan. I got into MMA when the Ultimate Fighter broke down and broke out and exploded on as a reality TV show. And behind the story, we want to focus on, the stories and also, what's going to be leading into it. I'm also a big fan of music, so we will be talking about music because sports doesn't exist without culture. You know, we always we always talk about what the musical acts are going to be performing, either before or during the sporting event. And as much as hardcore sports fans may not like it, it does make up part of the sports genre and entertainment overall. We're also talking about politics and community engagement because what happens off the field always finds a way that's onto it. And this, sports stream podcast is for fans that want more than just hot takes, and for people who care more about why things are happening and not just what's happening. So if you are here for the breakdown, the debates, or the bigger picture, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. We'll be having my first live episode on February 26th, 2026 on Thursday, and our projected timeline to start will be 6:20 p.m. What we'll be going over is since we're in season right now, the New York Knicks will be our pretty much main topic, going over the reaction to the recent game that they have coming up against the Cavs, and then also prepping up for the matchup with the Knicks versus the Bucks. As far as, and we'll do a light peruse of the Devils season and their woes and how things have turned out, and a little bit of uh, a little bit of a talking point for the men's USA hockey team, New Jersey Devils own Jack Hughes with the game-winning goal for winning the US hockey team the Olympic gold medal, and how big that is, and definitely got to talk that up. And we'll be talking about reaction to the Jets and Giants off season, what can't talk about New York sports without that, and especially with the Giants having the new coaching staff and the Jets still going through their troublesome turmoil ways. So we'll be breaking that down as well, and then we'll be also taking a look ahead of Yankees Mets the season upcoming. Dive into the World Baseball Classic, and then also if we do have time, we I will try to fit in some WNBA recent labor talks as that's been going through the round and coming up for this season. And just wanting to pretty much wrap this up. This is just a short introduction, just to introduce myself. We and also what we'll be talking about is also any help as in assistance as far as career development. I pretty much worked in workforce development, so I do like to give people advice on interview preparation, resume building, career how to be able to use your different transferable skills and be able to promote and market them. So any type of assistance that I can provide will I will definitely provide that to you guys. I want to thank you for those who are watching this. It's just a short, quick introduction video to let you guys know that the new sports stream is called the Apito Zone, and we will be getting that shortly up and running. And the first episode will be airing on Thursday. And thank you for your time today, guys.